Today we're going over all of the balance changes that are coming in Clash Royale. These are super exciting. Obviously, with balance changes comes new decks, new skills, new metas. And that is something I love to hear. As a deck builder, it is obviously super exciting news. If you guys are excited for what's coming with Clash Royale, definitely make sure to subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate it, and it is, of course, free, and you can change your mind if you ever decide to, but there's a lot of you guys unsubscribed, so why don't we change that? Either way, though, first card getting the balance change is Mirror. Mirror has always been pretty weak, and now we'll be doing +2 levels. Instead of +1, this is actually kind of scary. Does this mean level 16? Oh, man. Golden Knight sucked booty cheeks, so he's getting a little bit of a buff here. He's going to now stop his dashing once he hits a tower, which honestly is going to help him do more tower damage, but more difficult to get a king tower activation. He's also getting a little bit of a bigger range, going from 5 tiles to 6. Going to be a little bit of an interesting change. I don't know if it's going to be enough to really skyrocket him back to where he was, but still, it's definitely a buff. Giant Skeleton's the next one getting a buff, and this dude got absolutely abused in many of my videos because he did just suck. Dude, terrible card. So he's getting 7% more HP and 0.1 second faster hit speed. I don't know if it's going to be enough once again, but still, it's something. It's definitely a buff for the Giant Skeleton. This next one scares me. The archers are getting buffed by 0.1 second hit speed. They're going to be absolutely rapid firing out here. It's going to be a good win for the Expo players, but for everyone else, are they going to find a spot in a new deck? Definitely could be the case. This is a huge one in my opinion. The Ice Spirit's getting a buff of 0.3 seconds of freeze time. That is massive, especially when you consider all of the little interactions, and for just 1 elixir, this dude is going to be absolutely saucing now. This is a big change in my opinion, even though it's just a 1 elixir spirit. And now for the nerfs, the Tombstone is getting the first nerf. It's now getting a 5% slower spawn rate. That's going to be 0.2 seconds slower. It's a little bit of a change once again. Definitely a nerf. We'll see how much of an impact it makes. I think it's still a really fun building to use it. I can see it definitely still being in a lot of meta decks. The Ramrod is the next one receiving a nerf, and since the Ramrod was so good at slowing things down, they felt like it was a bit too strong, which I would agree with. The Ramrod literally like completely froze units, so now instead of an 85% slow, it's only a 70% slow. Gonna be a bit interesting. Once again, it's still a really strong ability to have for the Ramrod, but just not as significant. How will it affect the Ramrod? I think it'll change it just slightly. The Archer Queen nerf is not as strong as I personally wanted it to be. A lot of people are not going to be happy with this because her ability is still going to be insanely strong. Instead of a 200% hit speed boost, it is now only 180% hit speed boost when her ability is active, of course. I don't think that's enough. She's still incredibly broken just because I feel like that 1 elixir ability, you're always getting value out of it. Could just be my opinion. Let me know what you think down this one down below. The Graveyard's getting a nerf. I don't really know if this one's going to change anything at all, but instead of however many skeletons it spawns now it spawns 1 less. Really? Is that enough? Is that even legal? I guess they could do what they want. Maybe it will help out, but I feel like I'm still gonna get flattened by Graveyard personally. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? This is another interesting one. Valkyrie's losing 4% health. I think this is gonna be a little bit of an interesting one. I think she's still gonna be very strong, but yeah, that 4% health, definitely a nerf. The Mega Knight is also catching a nerf on his spawn damage. He's gonna be doing 20% less spawn damage, but when he's actually down on the ground and hop on something, it's still gonna be the same amount of damage as it was before. Just when he's coming and entering into that arena, he's gonna not do as much damage there. And now for the reworks, the Elixir Collector is the first card getting reworked. So it's still going to generate a total of 8 elixir throughout its entire lifetime, but now once it dies, it will actually spawn an extra elixir instead of just dying and nothing happening. Its duration went from 70 seconds to 65 seconds, and every time it generates elixir, it went from 8.5 seconds to 9 seconds. So even though it got slowed down slightly, you're still getting that guaranteed elixir pump once it dies. I think that's a cool change, and I'm interested to see how this affects it. Electro Giant's getting a rework as well. He's getting a pretty big one, I would say. He's now going to be 7 elixir cost. He's going to be minus 15% damage and 15% hit points. Going to make him a lot weaker, but at the same time, 7 elixir, I think it's going to be an interesting change. Let's see if this is going to be less punishing when he gets on your tower. In today's video, we went over a quick little recap of all the balance changes coming in Clash Royale. Let me know your thoughts on some of the ones down below in the comments. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more content. Master Diddy sign out.